So we've got this Cadillac that we've been working on for a while, good customer of ours. We had an ongoing oil leak problem. This is very similar to John's Buick, 53 Buick Skylark that we did. These old pieces of shit, the transmissions and the engines and everything about them, the Buick was a torque tube, this at least didn't have a torque tube. Didn't change what we had to do to fix it, but the right way to fix these things when you want to use the car and enjoy it and really have fun with it is to do some kind of upgrade to the chassis, upgrade to the drivetrain, which is what we've done to this Cadillac. We just finished it. We changed some things in the front suspension to make it drive and steer a lot better. We didn't change the steering box. We didn't go crazy cutting things up, but we just enhanced it. The driveline, we took the oil leaking piece of crap out of it. The transmission, it never worked right from day one. We took all that out. It's got a small block Chevrolet in it that really looks kind of cool. It's a fuel injected engine. We put an in-tank pump in it and made it all modern fuel injected with an engine that doesn't leak oil all over the place. It doesn't overheat at stoplights. We changed the entire cooling system. This had an air conditioning system that was installed in it and many of the things were done incorrectly. We changed all that so the air conditioning system actually works properly. The fuel system, as I said, it's an in-tank pump. It's a GM pump. We had to change the differential in the car to get the yoke to hook up properly. The 55 Cadillac has this funky yoke, and trying to find something else so that we could put a modern type U-joint on it, it just didn't work. So it was easier to take the rear end out, throw it away. And not that we put a modern rear end in it, we had one laying around out of a 57 Chevy. We put that in. The track width was about right. The gear ratio was really good. And it's a good solid piece. So the entire driveline, everything that makes it roll, everything that makes it stop, it's all different. The brake system on these things is atrocious. The master cylinder and booster is beneath the floor and the pedal goes through the floor. We changed that. We put a hanging pedal in it so we could use an 11-inch modern booster, a modern brake master cylinder. The brakes actually work quite well. So we're going to drive the car and we're going to enjoy it. It's got a moderate amount of power. It's a 320 horsepower small block Chevy, probably about that much torque. 3-speed turbo 400 transmission, all ultra reliable, super reliable stuff. I mean, it ought to go the next 50 years and have nothing wrong with it ever. Brand new GM stuff. Not that that's foolproof, but it's the best case scenario for a crate engine in my opinion. But the car looks awesome. I mean, and it's so cool to drive this big bastard around. I mean, it's gigantic. You're sitting in the seat and you feel like a little kid driving the car because it's so freaking big around you. So we're gonna go for a ride. We're gonna go 100 miles an hour in it and see how it performs. And then we'll take a look under the hood. We'll take a look inside the interior, the trunk, see the things that we've addressed. We didn't go crazy on this. I mean, it didn't take 2 years to do, and it wasn't $500,000. So, but it's still an ultra cool cruiser. I mean, you load this thing up with people and go bar hopping, and it's just the coolest thing you could possibly have. So we're gonna go for a ride in it, and we'll look at some of the other things that we've done to it, and it should be an interesting video. Thanks. So the interior is all stock. I mean, we has an air conditioning system in it, but it's all back to the way that it's supposed to be. And we didn't do a lot on the inside of it. We made everything work. We had to put a new part neutral drive switch on. That's a low car piece so that this transmission works backwards from the original as far as the drive and reverse and so on. So none of that worked right. But it's cool. I mean, red and black is just perfect. Again, the interior is stock. It looks really cool. The car looks like it's supposed to. We lowered the back of it a little bit because I like it like that. It looks really neat. I think the angle that it's on, it looks real gangster. The trunk, we redid the entire trunk, but it's nothing fancy. It's just clean, neat, nice, and usable. So we'll go for a ride in and see how we go. When you take a look under the hood, the first and the most obvious thing is the cooling system. It's been radically upgraded from the radiator that would have been in it before, plus we located properly the condenser. We used an electric fan and we created enough room by moving it to the front of the core support. The next big thing is the hanging pedal, and that's a GM 11-inch booster and GM master cylinder from late 60s, early 70s. Works really well. The brakes are significantly better. The air cleaner is from the original engine. We painted it, but it's the original air cleaner. We just adapted the base of it to work on the throttle body. Conventional small block Chevrolet, there is a script that's allegedly being made by somebody that has a laser that says Cadillac, we're gonna paint it gold and put it on the valve covers. It's been months now and I still haven't seen it, so theoretically we should have that. The belt drive system that's on the front of it, this is a higher end system. This is from Holley. It's the best thing that I know of. There's a lot of cheaper things out there, but they don't look as nice. They don't use as good a component. It's got a 150 amp alternator on it now, so whatever you're doing with electric fans, electric pumps, the ECU, it doesn't matter. It's got plenty of power. Going backwards, I mean, the wiper is, we took the vacuum operated piece of shit off of that and put an electric wiper on it that works properly. The transmission is nothing fancy. Hughes built us a Turbo 400 based on our specs and what we were looking to do. It works perfect. You can't beat a Turbo 400 in the proper gear on a car that you're not looking for 1,000,000 horsepower or you want to drive it from here to California. And even so, you could still drive this to California because it's got a 330 gear in it. With this big tall ass tire that's on it, it probably turns 1,800 RPM at 70 miles an hour. It's perfect. You don't need the complicated stuff, and the transmission is foolproof. It works spot on every time, and Hughes does a fabulous job for us. As you know, I stick with certain people. I have an example with chroming. We just tried a new chrome person in New England. Somebody came to me and said these people were the greatest. They're quick turnaround and everything else. So we sent them some stuff for a really big project. The bottom line was it came here and we threw $8,000 away because it was absolute horseshit. So we send it back to advanced plating, which you can't go wrong with advanced plating. Don't ask how much, don't ask when you're going to get it, but when you do get it, it's perfect. And it's worth it to me to do that. I made a big mistake. Not this car, another one. But anyway, you look around on the car. Lewis is going to take a bunch of pictures of it. It really looks good. It's really sharp. It's not like anything anybody else has got. Believe me, when you're driving around in this, it is really, really cool. It should be ultra reliable and a lot of fun for Monty and his family to drive. So we're in the car. We're going to go for a ride in it now. Got the sun visors up where they belong, tops down, windows down. It's a beautiful day. So let's go out and see how this works. See, it starts like it's supposed to because it is fuel injected. We didn't change the steering box, so it's got like a 22-to-1 ratio. The weather so far this year is phenomenal. It's unbelievably good. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's about 75 degrees. It's just, I wish it was like this year round instead of torturesome in the summertime. I've been here all my life, and the older I get, the more summer sucks. It sounds good too. Pretty damn cool. We're not going to be real aggressive with the turning because it doesn't. Whether we're going to be able to go 100 or not. The traffic's pretty heavy, and it takes a little while to get there. Too much traffic. It doesn't exactly stop on a dime or turn like a Corvette. But it's damn smooth. I'm shocked. It's really cool. So we'll whip around a couple turns and see how impressed we are with this. I really like this car. This is cool. little different than normal. Here we go. It turned. This is cool. I love this. This is really cool.